If you're writing main method within the same class, then no need to write that outer class name also. But if you're creating object in another class, write outer class dot inner class, then object is equal to new outer class dot inner class. Is it clear?
Yeah. Can I show you something I did with your last test outer one class? Just make sure something that I did to make it accessible at runtime directly.
Actually, if it is static inner class, you can create instance without creating instance of outer. That is the main difference there.
Yeah, you can just specify inner.msg, right? And it will print the same.
Yes. So this is your inner classes. Did you get that concept?
Yes.
Inner classes. So 4 types of inner classes are there. Which one? First is simple inner class. Second is anonymous inner class. Third one is method local inner class and static inner class. Okay. Now let's go and discuss another concept which is called as Java reflection. Can you see my slide? Let me share that. Okay. Okay. So now we are going to discuss another important feature provided in JDK, that is Java reflection. This reflection is a process of examining or modifying the runtime behavior of a class at runtime. That is more important, at runtime. I want to examine any class at runtime. So that is provided using that reflection mechanism. There is a built-in class called as class. Since its class name, its C is capital. Right now, when we are defining any class, we are using this keyword. And this keyword is having small c. But there is a built-in class itself whose name is class. Okay. So this class provides many methods that can be used to get metadata, that is information about your class. So you can examine or change at runtime, not at design time. I want to examine the values of my class at runtime. So that can be provided using this class. Now this lang package, and there is another package called as reflect. So this package will provide several built-in classes and methods for that reflection concept. Okay. This reflection API is mainly used in all these IDEs, that is integrated development environments like Eclipse, whatever we are using this. Similar to that, there is another editor which is MyEclipse or NetBeans. So all these editors uses these reflection concepts there. Or you can use this reflection for debugging or for writing some test tools also. So how this reflection mechanism is used, or how this class can be created. This class is provided from your, it is inside the lang package. So this provides methods to get the metadata of a class at runtime. Or this class provides some methods to examine or change the runtime behavior of a class. How? So how we can get that object of class? There are 3 ways. First thing, there is a method called as forName. We have already used this method forName for loading or registering your driver in JDBC. Okay, so this built-in class is having a method called as forName. So it can be used to get the object of that class. Or there is a method called as getClass.